That, let's shift focus to the commodity space. Manisha, what's the one commodity that you're tracking today?
Well, I actually want to take a look at all the commodities for the month of June because it has been quite an interesting month. But yes, I'll put in focus crude oil prices first because this clearly has been the most volatile of all. And it is trading nearly a percentage point lower in the Asian markets right now after nearly 13% of a decline in the previous week for the crude oil prices. Well, a 13% decline has been the sharpest weekly decline that you've seen in 2 years coming for the crude oil prices. One, it is about the Iran-Israel war, as fragile that ceasefire is, but it seems to be holding, and that's taken the premium off the markets. The second thing is that you have to really look at the volume, or rather the volatility that we've seen in crude oil prices. The 12-day Israel-Iran war had the crude oil prices surging all the way up to $80 a barrel, and then we saw correction come down to $67 a barrel, and that's exactly where we seem to be trading at this point in time. The other thing that the street will watch out for is the OPEC Plus meeting. Well, that's on 6th of July, where they decide on what is going to be the production for the month of August now. The expectation is that they will increase it by 411,000 barrels per day, and they have been actually doing this for the month of May and June and July, and could be happening for August as well. This actually would be a fifth monthly increase in production that OPEC could be doing, and that's yet another reason that you have seen prices talk about a supply surplus of almost 1 million barrels per day in this year, and that's weighing onto the markets too. A couple of things which actually could be supportive is one, the China-Iran crude imports, which hit a record high for the month of June, could see more gains coming in the future months as well. The second point is about the US oil and rig count, which also has seen a decline by a fifth straight month this time around. And with that, the actual count of US oil and rig now stands at the lowest since October 2021. So barring these two factors, everything else seems slightly bearish for the crude oil prices from where we stand. But I do want to take you through on what we've done in month of June for many of these commodities. And I'll start with energy, where we are looking at a second monthly gain for the crude oil prices, up by 5%. Natural gas has been the only one that has seen a decline. Otherwise, heating oil, gasoline prices actually have seen gains for the month of June there. Take a look at the precious metal prices there, and here you see a sea of green. Barring gold, where we haven't seen any safe haven buying, the money actually came out of gold and went to various other metals. So silver is gained up by 4% for the month of June, but the actual outperformance comes in from platinum and palladium, 14% up for palladium, 28% of gains coming in for platinum as well. And my final plate will show you the base metal prices, where we have seen the outperformance come in from copper, 4.5% of gains in the month of June. We've seen stronger gains from aluminum at 5%. Actually, metals have seen a good month for the month of June. Barring steel, which also seems to be easing its losses there, we've seen a stronger month there. And the markets do believe that base metals perhaps is the way to get into for the month of July as well, with slightly longish positions there.
All right, base metals is the way to go. Thank you, Manisha, for that.